Prepare to have your perception of adult animation flipped upside down. What if the most refreshing comedy on TV isn't edgy or cynical, but disarmingly wholesome? That's the magic of Ha Ha You Clowns, a show that's as much a love letter to family as it is a hilarious subversion of expectations. But here's where it gets controversial. In an era dominated by dark humor and sarcasm, can sincerity still be funny? Joe Cappa, the mastermind behind this Adult Swim gem, thinks so, and he's proving it with every laugh-out-loud moment. To the casual viewer, Adult Swim might seem like the home of Rick and Morty, or a graveyard for meme-worthy characters. But for those in the know, it's a creative playground where the bizarre and the brilliant collide. It's one of the last TV bastions where pure, unfiltered imagination reigns supreme. And this is the part most people miss. Shows like Ha Ha You Clowns don't just appear out of thin air. They're the result of a network that trusts its artists to push boundaries. After Kappa's viral shorts like the Gabbagooblins caught Adult Swim's attention, he pitched a series about three muscle-bound brothers obsessed with their widowed dad. The result? A show that's equal parts absurd and endearing. The animation industry has been accused of homogenization, with many assuming it's either for kids or limited to parodies like The Simpsons. But Ha Ha You Clowns defies these stereotypes, proving that adult animation can be both heartfelt and hilarious. Is this the future of the medium, or just a happy anomaly? Cappa himself can't imagine the show existing anywhere but Adult Swim, praising the network's hands-off approach and trusting creators. They've been patient, and they really trust their artists, he says. I just can't imagine this show living anywhere else. What makes Ha Ha You Clowns stand out is its commitment to wholesomeness in a world saturated with mean-spirited humor. The brothers, Tristan, Preston, and Duncan, are endearingly clueless, more concerned with having a good time than fitting in. They could be laughed at, and it probably wouldn't bother them too much, Cappa explains. All they care about is everybody having a good time and being nice to one another. It's a refreshing take on comedy, one that surprises audiences by zagging when they expect a cheap laugh. Turning the shorts into a full series was surprisingly seamless, thanks to Kappa's collaboration with his brother as co-writer. Drawing from their shared Midwestern upbringing and family dynamics, the scripts practically wrote themselves. We could just keep writing and writing these characters, Cappa says. It comes very naturally, and it's a very fun place to live inside their minds. The result is a show that feels both nostalgic and innovative, blending the sincerity of Seventh Heaven with the absurdity of Adult Swim. But don't let the sweetness fool you. Ha Ha You Clowns is also a masterclass in subverting expectations. From celebrity cameos to unexpected music cues, the show finds humor in the mundane and the surreal. We would tell our artists it's like a live-action director was given an animated show and doesn't really know how to draw, Cappa explains. That's sort of the genre of humor to play. At its core, Ha Ha You Clowns is a celebration of family, brotherhood, and the proud dad within us all. Cappa voices all four main characters, infusing them with pieces of himself. I guess I'm a little bit of all of them, he admits. The show's offbeat charm lies in its ability to balance silliness with sincerity, never fully tipping into either. And that's the point. It's a show that feels both familiar and entirely new. As the full series debuts on October 19th, 2025, one thing is clear. Ha Ha You Clowns is poised to become Adult Swim's next classic. But here's the real question. Can a show this sincere survive in today's cynical media landscape? Cappa thinks so, and he's inviting us all to laugh along. The first episode is already available on YouTube, so what are you waiting for? Dive in and decide for yourself.